Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I present to you a man of integrity, Oluwashina Olagbende, the convener for today's Dare the Impossible Business Summit 2025.
Good morning once again, everyone. Let's get practical now. Many years ago, my mommy told me a story of which I believe. After getting married for over 18 years, unable to conceive. After conceiving, a month after, she lost her husband, who happens to be my dad. So life began, struggles. As I was growing up, I began to ask questions. How do I make a life meaningful? Several people were giving me advices, and I heard from motivational speakers, work hard, work smart. But the blueprint, no one gave. I continue my journey in asking questions. I stumbled on the one answer that to be successful in life is to find wisdom. And I began again to be asking, where would I get wisdom? What is wisdom? So many people defined wisdom for me in many ways that were not acceptable to me. I now discover that I have to define what I want by myself in order for me to get what I want. So I come up with my own definition of wisdom. When I got it, I told myself, I can never be poor again. This morning, I want to share with you blueprints of greatness. And I want you to pay attention because I'm going to be a bit practical. I don't know where you came from, like the learned SCN said. We are most unfortunate to plan our background, but we have one privilege, determination to determine our future. If you can be determined and say, this is what I want, verily, I tell you, you can achieve it. What is wisdom? Once you can identify what wisdom requires from you, you're already a success. This is my definition of wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to do what is required in life in order for you to acquire what you desire. What is required to achieve success? Those are the things I want to give to you this afternoon. You don't succeed by struggles. Those who struggle, they keep struggling, they don't succeed. That is why you see so many people wondering about, they will be telling, some will even be blaming God. That is God that is not fair. God is fair. Each person seated here today has 171 billion brain cells. We have equal brain cells. We have equal 24 hours to ourselves. So why are some rising and some are not rising? These are the questions you need to ask. Have you done what the wisdom requires from you? Wisdom is the ability to do what is required in order for you to acquire what you desire. What are the things required? Like I said, you don't succeed by struggling. You succeed by strategies. Whatever I've achieved, the little today, by divine grace of God, not just because I've heard a lot of people, especially in our country and Africa in general, we are like religion. Everybody, they will be shouting grace. We celebrate grace. We love grace. Yes, God is awesome. His factor cannot be disputed. But the most important thing that you to do, in order for you not to make a God a liar, is to find the key. Because greatness asks languages and success as a currency. Until you spend the currency, you cannot obtain what you are supposed to obtain. Few weeks before this program, I had a cause to travel outside the country for a business meeting. I was to go to 2 countries, but the 2 countries, what they spend is not naira. When you go, once you travel outside the country, once you get to the airport, no matter how clean your naira is, they are useless. You have to spend the currency they spend where you are going. So on my way going, I was about to get to the airport. I discovered that I forgot my card at home. And if I decide to go back home or send somebody home to pick up my card, definitely I will miss my flight. So I began to reason, how can I navigate myself? And I was to spend 6 days outside the country. How do I survive? The people I was going to have meeting with, highly placed people. Would I now tell them to give me money to spend? It doesn't work that way. That is part of the things I'm going to teach you this afternoon as aspiring young leaders. There are some things that you must know. There are some things that you must do. And there are some things that you must not do. I had to call my office and ask them to fund an account at the airport so that I can get, even though I cannot get a card, at least I can have cash of the equivalent of at least little stuff. So they did that for me, and I changed the money to the currency, and I was able to travel. What am I trying to say in essence? In life, success as a currency. Until you spend the currency, you will just see yourself keep struggling. Have you ever wondered why 2 persons will be born by same parents? In fact, they are twins. One will grow up and become a billionaire. The second person will grow up and become a driver. Have you asked yourself the question, why? It's not that God is unfair. It's because one have been able to find something and the other unable to find it. What are you to find this morning? I count myself privileged to stand before you. I'm going to give you 8 keys. These keys are foundation. They are timeless. In fact, I wrote a book on it. I might not be able to go into details because of time. The representative of Honorable Minister is going back today, and my learned SCN too, he has another place to go. So I will just brush through. But if you want to get the details, the book is titled Timeless. The reason why I put it timeless is because wherever you go in world, these principles are the same. But just because people cannot find it. So if you can do these 8 things I call keys, I'm going to release the keys to you today. Once you can do these 8 things, they not burn the devil well. You feel me? They not burn the devil well. You will succeed because principles are the same. You do not need fasting and prayer to fly an aeroplane. All what you need to do is to do what is required. Follow the instruction, and you succeed. Myself and my brother, when we finish, even before we finish, because some of us, I remember my friend, they used to laugh at me. They will say, we will go back home, we will scam our parents. If you need, maybe then money was, if you like for instance, you need 50,000, they can go home and tell their parents they needed 150,000. But they say, who are you going to scam? You will scam yourself because you were the one sponsoring yourself. So I couldn't scam myself, but I used the advantage of these keys I'm going to give to you today. And day after, I remember when I finished from law school in Abuja, we finished our exams and I started crying. My roommate, he asked me, why are you crying, Rumi? You should be happy. I said, I'm not crying for anything, but just the tear of joy that I found a key. And with this key, all my years of struggling, because success is a process, it's not an event. You have to pass through it before you get there. Don't allow anybody to scam you or to deceive you that they just did it this way, and they achieve it. Shortcut is a wrong cut. Follow the process and you achieve it. Have you ever wondered why? I am very sure that Femi Otedola was not the only son or only child of Sir Michael Otedola. The former governor has had several children, but Femi stood out of the children. Have you asked yourself why? Have you asked yourself why Dangote, not the only nephew of Dan Tata, why did he stand out? Have you asked yourself why? I remember I had a book. The MC talked about the book here. I think The Dawn's Empire. The Dawn's Empire, by next year it will be 20 years that I wrote the book. The period I was working on the book, there were no all this internet like this. I used 11 years to prepare for that book, going from one place to the another. Sometimes I remember one of our uncles, he's a senator now. I'll go to his office to do interview, to be asking questions. Sometimes how did you people achieve? Because I was testing, I was hungry for success. Because one thing about success is that it comes with desire. If you don't wish for success or greatness, because my wish for you, the participants of this program, is for you to step out of this program by the Dare the Impossible 2.0 coming up maybe December 1st, 2026. You not just come as a participant, you come as a giant. You know why some are changing atmospheres, some are themselves are atmospheres. Some weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Dangote went to Zimbabwe to invest $1 billion. So when he was in the meeting, people were introducing themselves. This one said, I'm the chief accounting officer. This one said, I'm this. But they were giving themselves who they are. You know, there are some people, you don't need to introduce themselves because they themselves, they are definitions. I do say that elephant is not what you define in life. You can't define an elephant. You describe an elephant. So when Dangote stood up and said, I am Dangote, the atmosphere changed. You know, if somebody like Mr. President should walk into this place now, there will be disruption. If Tony Elumelu, she will enter this place now. There will be disruption. Those are the people I envision to raise. Those are the people this program is put up to for. Not the people that it's good to look for work. It's good. Some people are working for me. So it's good to look for work, but it should be your starting point. It should be something you will use to advance, not something you will take for life. So the people I envision, because for me, I like a very private and quiet life. I don't like public life. I remember when I was in Abuja, the youth minister's office, they said, with all this, your whatever you are doing, you should have joined politics. I said, no, I want to be able to be going to Ondo, my state, even either by road. God will save us now, to travel by. So I want to be able to stop at one junction and see snails and buy without any advanced team that will go and scan for me. I want to be able to go to Mama Rashida's place, buy rice, like my simple person. So I don't really like just to be known like that. But this thing was a mandate for me to do. It was, I must do it. Because like I said, when I was giving my open remarks, that we've acquired, I remember a property we acquire sometimes on the Lagos-Ibadan Express Road, where we have one filling station there. The man that built the property was exhumed. The children, they sold the property. So when they sold the property, you cannot sell the property and sell your dead father with the property now. So we asked, Oga, what will you do with your? They told us that we should not worry, that they will exhume the man. They exhumed the man and they transferred the bones to Ife to go and rebury it. This was a once celebrated person. So when I thought of it, that with all the whatever, the cars, the whatever, what will be your legacy? And I said the greatest legacy is to raise people. When you raise people, they will also raise some people. They will impact some people. Like in our foundation that we have been running for close to 15 years now, feeding people, whatever. And we are unable to cover many states. People will call you, come here. I have to beg some people this November that I just finished that I have this important program. They should wait. After the program, we will come. And I was getting tired. I now said, is it not better to tell people what you know so that they can become like you, even more than you? They can be an extension of God's hands to humanity. So that is the essence. So if you are here, you just, like I said, I didn't come to gather motivational speakers. If it is English you want to hear, you click on any YouTube that you have motivational speakers. You will hear it. But practical, how can you advance? Back to my story. After the law school, I told myself that it's not possible for me to be poor. It's not possible. The same day I was called to the Nigeria bar. Should I tell you something? December 1st was still the day. So today happens to be my call to bar anniversary. I told myself that I will never. I told my uncle, he was working with, I don't want to mention something. I told him, I said, just borrow. Should I tell you another thing? I borrowed money to buy wig and gown. Yes, maybe my learning essay, he will be hearing this for the first time from me. I borrowed money. People was in Abuja, they were buying, because lawyers, we like FCC. They will say, I want to buy, my wig and gown is different names. They now ask me, they call me King Chino. They said, King Chino, which wig and gown are you buying? is it somebody that had money that knows the word he's buying? I just said, don't worry, my own is coming. So I borrowed money to get my wig and gown. And do you know that the same day I was called to Nigerian bar, the same day I got a brief of 12 million. Yes, same day. And how did I get the brief? Somebody in my estate I used to scout those days in Egbeda, where all these brothers on the street. That is why young people, mind your character, mind what you do. Somebody somewhere is watching. You might not know. I didn't know that this man he has been watching me. So he had something he wanted to do. He waited. And he was the first person. I do tell him, I said, there's no how I will say the story of my life without mentioning you. Day after, we helped him to acquire properties everywhere. He's still enjoying me till tomorrow. So your character, God can open a door for you. Prayer can, but it's your character that will sustain that door. So, because of time, what are the 8 things that you must do in order for you to be outstanding and to attain only what a few can attain in life? The first thing you must do is to know what nobody else knows. If you know what everybody knows, you'll be like them. You must know something special. Dangote knows what many men did not know. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. What do you know? If you know what your fellow copper or your fellow friend knows, you the same result. You must know something they don't know. Knowing is achieving. Many people you dream of becoming like today, many of your admirers, many of your mentors from afar. We used to have many mentors afar. I remember I had one. I said, I want to be like this person. They know something you don't know. So in order for you to become what others cannot become, you must know what they don't know. In order for me not to waste time, I have told you already that all these things I put it in details. They are now in our website. You go on our website, you will see the book Timeless. If you see that book Timeless, don't joke with it. Because if you want to know a man thoroughly, you go and read his books. There are some secrets that are embedded there. I used to have a friend. He was pestering me. We were in Unibank together, but he's not a lawyer. So he would come to my office. Ore, how did you do it? How can I do this? How can I do that? After the many disturbance, funny scenario played out. I now told him that, do you know what? I want to take you somewhere. When you are coming, bring 5,000 naira. He was so happy. This guy went to look for the money. So we went somewhere on Allen Avenue. I took him in my car. I didn't allow anybody to drive me. Getting to Allen, I think that place now they use it at a church. I ordered for pounded yam. And I said, you should order too, don't worry. I made sure that the exact money I asked him to bring was the exact food we had to eat. So he came. After finishing the food, he said, when are we going? When are we going to get there? I said, we are already there. He said, how? I said, all this, you are just disturbing yourself. It is one of these billionaires that made me to know. He didn't tell me, I will tell you how I know. It's one of the cases that made me to know that Even if you carry, in Yoruba they call it Ori Omo Tutu, even if you carry 10 of baby's head, you cannot have this kind of money. All what you need is this thing, wisdom, ideas. So I now gave him, then I was selling that book, 5,000. And I handed over the book to him. I said, young man, go and read this book. And in another 1 year, come and tell me your story. He looked at me, he eased, because his expectation was different. So knowledge is key. I told you a story when I was in the Uniben. I stumbled on a book by Clement Stone, which I read, Power of Positive Thinking. I read it, it changed so many things about my life. So from then, my character, my attitude, everything changed. The way I relate with people. People call me weird because to be great is to be misunderstood. If everybody understands you, you are a failure. People will not understand you, but you must understand them. That is the game. So number one is for you to know what others do not know. How do you know? You know, number one is through observation. You observe. Like I said, that millionaire that was calling my mentor, anytime I'm out of Benin, I'm in Lagos, I'll go to his office. I was studying some things. There I knew that it is not by Ogun Owo calling your fin lowo. Orí ńlá kọ́ ló ń jẹ́ kíyàn lálàyé. Orí ńlá, let me interpret it. For the fact that your head is big does not mean that you will succeed. It is the content of the wisdom there and what you have been able to lay your hands on that will make you to succeed. So through observation, how do you do that? Patterns. You study patterns. I remember my short time in Templars. I was restless. You know, when you have desire, it sets you on fire. I was restless for my whole period there. I called one of the partners. I said, how are you people making all this money? He laughed. Because where I was coming from in Benin, the chamber I was attached to in Suloko Road, the highest money we've ever made was 200 and something thousand naira. And they will be celebrating the principal, EPA. So I now go to a chamber that the least money I've ever heard they mentioned in that chamber was 5 million. That when the managing partner said it was broke, then there was no this transfer or something. He said it was broke. One of you should go to bank and cash this money for me, 5 million. I said sure. So lawyer can be rich. I didn't know because I was looking, because I told myself I won't practice just to get this and do my business. So when I now saw them, I started studying the patterns. How are they doing it? I now said, this is. Do you know, when I was about leaving, one of the partners asked me that, we would like you, with your attitude, your comfort, we want you to work with us. I said, no, I'm not working with you, but I can always come here to work. So I left. I think 2 years after, there was a wedding they conducted for one of the associates, which I attended. The former MBA president now engaged me. Onide Akpata. Yes, the former MBA president engaged me. I said, it is the keys that I obtained from your office that I'm using. I'm not even exhausted the keys. I do tell almost 20 lawyers that passed through my firm. I do tell them that I'm not even exhausted my keys. I'm using part of the keys. So, patterns. I now saw, because there, 5 a.m. or 5 p.m., you will see clients will be trooping in. I want to see, but they will sit down at the reception. They will even give us tips. But this side, You are not seeing any clients. You are just seeing money. I was started asking, how? Because we work for corporate entities. SMOB, Akatel, so many. So and I said, okay, this is how they do it. And I saw that you don't even need to shout as a lawyer to make money. You know, our mentors, God bless the soul of Chief Ganifawemi. We were one of the foot soldiers. Baba will shout, fight president, fight everybody, fight. But I now saw people that were quiet, no noise, no litigation, and money were coming in. Yeah, I saw that lawyer can buy a yard, lawyer can buy brand new. Then the reigning car was a Range Rover. It just came out. A lawyer. And I said, okay, I studied. So pattern is very, very, very important. Secondly, you study. You don't just study and be reading all those stories that, ladies, I'm sorry, all those your stories, how he divorced, how he did this. No, you don't do that. You read biographies. The people that failed, why did they fail? It is even better you read the people that failed story. Why did this person fail? Before this program, I was studying, Dangote is known with oil, is known with cement, and what other thing? Sugar. Do you know that Dangote have done about 10 businesses that failed? 10. But people are not talking about that. So my new adventure was all those businesses, aviation, telecom, that he failed. He has tried all those things that he failed. He lost money. I was studying why did all those businesses, why did they fail? Because if you study why a great man failed, it is a shortcut. It will fast track your own success. You will avoid all those potholes. So you study. Don't study useless books. Study something that can add value, that can impact you, that can elevate you. The third thing is you learn to isolate. You don't just mix with crowd. And you cannot see Mr. President jumping from one concert to another. Davido is coming, Wizkid is coming. They are always quiet. Silence, quietness is a strategy, is a weapon that many people don't use. When you are quiet, when you are isolated, revelation will be released, because there's no how you can be elevated without revelation. When you are on your own, great people, they don't miss anyhow. They select their circle. They are very, very sensitive. They are very intentional. So learn not to follow crowd, because there's no classmate anywhere. The SAN is my classmate. Am I an SAN? He has distinguished himself, because that is what, he said it. He said, my target, he hit the ground running from the beginning. My own target, I want this, everybody knows me, and I want to do it legit. I don't want to, so I followed that path. I isolated myself. Friends are going to party. It's good to party, but you can't make it an occurrence in your life, regular occurrence, and you say you want to succeed. It's not possible. So you must learn to use the weapon of isolation. The second one is you must hear what nobody else is hearing. What are you hearing? There are noises everywhere, pollution. The things you must hear must educate and impart you wisdom. Sometimes in my, we do, I don't want to, because it's not allowed in the legal profession. So I say I'm the chairman of the company. I'm sitting as the chairman of the company. So I will not say I'm doing the best, because I practice, I do law. The only thing law allows is farming. And I have farms. I have I have cows and and rams. I do livestock. One of our departments. So that one is allowed. So what I do is whatever I am hearing must add wisdom to my life. I don't hear news. I will not want to hear what will diminish me or what will relegate me. So what you are hearing, what is very, very important. Dangote hears what no one is hearing. That is why he's succeeding. He has distinguished himself through information. Information is powerful. You can tap on information and leverage on it. Before you know it, you become a wonder. Within 5 years of my practice, all the things that I've been wishing, I remember I was in law school. One guy brought a Camry. That Camry, Nigerians, we have names for each car under bullet. Yes, I remember. The guy he just finished from law school. He was doing some tutorial. So he now came. Nigeria, we show off a bit. He came with the under bullet and he announced it that he bought the under bullet 900,000. I say, Ayemi, how to gather 900,000? But do you know that in our adventure later, we didn't even buy cars. We sell cars. We have department of automobile. So what you hear is very important. I'm skipping so many things. So the third one is that you must see differently. If you see the way an average man see, you will end up being like them. If you see the way a short man, when I say short, I don't mean so I'm just using it. So you must see like a giant. You don't belittle yourself. I remember when I was the book I told you about, the Don's Empire, I stumbled on something about this man called the Bull, the Mike Adenuga Jr. Do you know how they describe him? They said the man that sees an opportunity in 1,000 kilometers ahead. That must be your person. That must be your personality. You don't wait. The normal language, they said opportunity comes from but once. That's our for failure. So the giant, they dig out opportunities. They see. How do you see? There are 3 types of sin, of eyes. We have eyes. The eyes is for you to see the pomo and the fish inside the soup. I remember when I was with my principal in Marina. There's somewhere around that, I believe that place will still be there. We will go there to go and buy amala. You will see men with ties. That one, put that shaki, put that one. Those are one part of eyes. There's another one we call sight. The sight is for you to look for a good job. And you have one car and you are okay. Big boy, you have arrived. If you are not careful, destiny will be murdered there. And there's another one we call foresight. Foresight attracts luxury. Those are the people that have houses in Ikoyi. No, and maybe yes, Ikoyi. You can even have foresight. You can have houses in Ikoyi. And you think you have arrived. The people this program is meant for are not those people. But there's the baba of them. The people with far sight. The far-sighted people, they are generational thinking people. I can decide with the little and be cousin from, like I said, I was briefly outside the country for 6 days. I was supposed from there to go to US for my normal stuff, but I have to cut it to come back and do this program because I saw what I'm seeing. Even people that are sitting down, you might not see what I'm seeing. I'm seeing giants rising among the people that are here. So the far sight will make you to think beyond your immediate life. The far-sighted people, they don't do short-time game. They play a long-time game. They think ahead. And all their calculation, you might see them today, they are no okay. They don't bother about what is happening immediately. They are bothered about year after. So you must develop yourself to that level that you'll be far-sighted. How many have I mentioned? 3. Number 4, you must find what no one have not been able to find. What have you found? What you find is what will define you. What you find in life at your young age now is not for you to be like we men. It's not for you to be finding what you are not supposed to be finding. Looking for. It's good to use iPhone 16 Pro Max. Is that not what they call it? But remember that somebody created that phone. That should be your thinking. You can be thinking that somebody. I remember in my department, the automobile business. One guy was behaving funny. I look at him. You are collecting cars from people in Nigeria, selling. You are behaving like this. Some we have been able to, maybe we bring cars from US, we sell. But that is even not my thinking. What about the people that are manufacturing this car? We are the same. God created them, God created us. So we have the same brain cell, 170, you can Google it, 171 billion brain cells. What makes them different from? Is because they found something. As you leave this conference this year, I want you to go and find something. Don't find babes. When you find what you are supposed to find, babes will find you. Yes, when you obtain what you need, other things will come. You will even be the one to select, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. In your area of work, I told the head of chamber, my head of chamber is there. We have a client that we manage, we consult for and we manage. When he met with us, he had some challenges. By the grace of God, we were able to lift. He does oil and gas and other stuff. We lifted the almost going to moribund business from 9 filling stations to now 50 filling stations. So he now misbehaved. He did some things that was angry. That no, I'm not cut out for that. I told him that I'm not going to go and look for another lawyer. I'm not. For 1 week, he was calling me back to back. I refused to pick his call. So he now sent an emissary because his wife told him that this guy must not go. So, but do you know that if I didn't find something that I'm using, Wigstorm, do you know that there are several lawyers? He will go to the next place now and they will accommodate him. How many have I mentioned? I wish I can expatiate on these things. And you must have what others cannot have. What do you have? You know, most of times we look at our weakness and we relegate ourselves. You are not supposed to. You have something. Because one thing about life is that what you have, I don't have. What I have, you don't have it. So I'm not inferior to you. I can leverage on what God has given me and become somebody important in life. You can leverage on your own and become important in life. I cannot sing like Fawazi, but I can write. It's easy for me to write. When I'm tired, the only thing I'm really tired, when I pick up my pen, I even write more than speak. I don't like speaking. I remember when I was in law school, there's what we call this thing, offer. They say pass it around. We'll be dodging. I don't want to talk. But I look deeply at, yes, I might have the weakness in this side. Which area do I have the advantage? So that advantage of what you have, you leverage on it. May God bless our Igbo brothers. Many years ago, my first book, Networking Success, many years ago, if I should tell you that book was the one that trained me in school, that book, 32 pages. What happened? That my friends, they will sit down and they know me. That's why they call me King Shino. They said they will be asking me, if things like this, what do I do it? If this, I will be telling them. The guy now called me one day, said, "Nah, these things they talk, you feel put them for book, oh. You sell them. You know this you just talk, or they just give you a bar, you go they talk. And that was true. I now went back. I said it's true. That same thing God used as an instrument to help me to go to. I was selling my books. I would sell 100 copies, gather the money, and I was able to achieve my dream. What do you have? You have something. So your friend that is beautiful, but you are not beautiful, but you are wise, you are talented somewhere. Leverage on that to become something in life. How many have I mentioned? Because I'm just trying, because of the honorable and my friend here, they are about to leave. 5. I've given you 5, Abby. You must become what nobody can become. Life is about evolving. You evolve. There are 3 types of life. Yes, am I correct? Yes, 3 types of life. The one given to you by God. You know, God, life is a free, they gave it to you, free giving. But there's another life given to you by your parents. They sent you to school. For those of you that had the privilege, they nurture you to become self-sufficient. But there's the one life that nobody gives to anybody. You are the one to give it to yourself. It's the life you gave to yourself. What are you going to give to yourself? Where will you see yourself in the next 5 years? 2 years? What do you want to become? What is your target? Adeleke, the senior, the father now, the Pacific audience, is a billionaire by our standards. If he wants to see His Excellency, the Mr. President, Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, he has to fill form. And they will give him up. They can even give him next year. But his son went to see Mr. President. We did that arrangement is within a week. Why? Because he has rebirthed himself. What are you giving to yourself? What name do you want to be tomorrow? What name do you want to have tomorrow? Will your name tomorrow be a key to your children you are yet to give birth to? You know, there are some people, their name, not only key, their name is access to even people to come. Yes, you might be here today, no name, no surname. Like when I was in Teplas, I said, all of you here, you people have surnames. The daughter of senator, daughter of this, daughter. But I now told myself, even if my father was not a senator, I can design a surname for myself. Even though your father is not a governor or minister, you can design a name that your son and your child will be proud of tomorrow. How many have I given? Because I have to skip. I've given you 6. The most important thing is you have to do what nobody else is doing. That doing part is the most difficult aspect. The level where people got stuck is the doing aspect. That is the daring go that we are here. You know it. You have found it. You have heard it. But what are you doing with it? Let it pass. Don't worry. Procrastination is the anthem for losers, weak men. Either you will fail. It's even better you fail. Do it, fail, and rise again. Because failure is the fingerprint on our way to success. That is the stamp. That is where you become masters. When people are talking to you that they have this challenge, you just sometimes the real estate whatever, when they are they said, sir, I said, don't worry, calm down. I will just do this. But because I've passed through, I've had 1 or 2 encounters. So the doing part after this program is the most important aspect. That your idea that you are not, is not for fun. God has blessed you. Maybe you were sleeping, you had a dream, or a still voice. Like I said, you must hear something through isolation, through reading, through whatever. You have heard it. When are you launching it? It is when you launch it that people will know it. It is when you do it that you will become a master of it. But if you keep procrastinating, don't worry. Maybe you have an idea here. You want to build an app. You want to do something. Go ahead and do it. But while doing it, you will now, because like I said, we don't succeed by struggling. We succeed by strategy. Because strategy is what will make your work to be faster. So what strategy do I need to make this thing successful? What alignment do I need? Who are the people that I can align with? There's a way we categorize friendship. Some are social friends, some are dream friends. There are some people, I told one of my friends, I said, anytime we are together, I'm inspired. Because the way inspiration flows, there are some, the only thing they tell you, maybe we'll go take 1 bottle now. If it is only taking 1 bottle, you know. Those are the people you are aligning with. The vision will not be loud. So who you align with matters. What is your bad attitude that you will need help for? And who can help you? Those are the things. What is the thing that you know that with this my character, I can't go far. Be honest with yourself and source for help. Who can help you? So those are the things that you put together. How many have I said? I think I'm having one left out. Can somebody recap the 7 for me? Let me jump out of here. Somebody, please pass the mic. Let somebody help me. You must know, you must see, you must hear. Yes, you must understand. It is he that understands life that enjoys life. If you don't understand life, you cannot enjoy life. Because life, greatness has a language that they speak. And greatness does not only have a language, it has languages. Like I said, there are some tips that will give you. One of the languages of greatness is that when you are looking for something, I've had privilege to meet with people ahead of me, great people, even in legal field, in business. But I have never, for once, I think, I'm on record now, taking an advantage of going there and going to be begging for money. I'm going to be urgent 2K. When you are now have access, because one of the things we design for this program is to, in our go to our website, the community column. We'll be able to like let the mentees meet the mentors. But when you now turn the mentors to ATM card, 102K, please sir, I've not eaten. No. Even then, when I was dying with food, I will not ask you for money. I remember very well when I was in Uniben, I will be passing through Akure to Lagos. I will stop by to see the former Minister of Education, Dr. Olagbende. This man, they will pass a note to him up that I was around. This man, if he's doing anything, he will pause. He will come out. I said, you are always busy. You are always going. Let me attend. What do you want? They will be asking me what do I need. I don't need anything. What I need is what I need. I don't look for money. So you must understand that immediate is not your life. It's the afterwards. So if you are opportunity to have the opportunity to meet with great people, politicians, whatever, you don't say, let me quickly take advantage. You don't do that. Like I said, I've been running this NGO for close to 15 years. Up to date, I'm on record. I've never collected 1,000 naira from any soul to run that NGO. Up to now. What I do, if what I'm sharing or what, people beg, it's not wrong for those who are begging I want to distribute, but I see it, my own philosophy. If I don't have, in law we said, Nemodat cannot abet, my learning essay. You don't give what you don't have. If I don't have it, I won't give you. So I have an account. This is my NGO. Once I exhaust the money, it's case closed. I will go and be working till the account is funded. Not for me to be begging, come and donate to my NGO. I want, to me, maybe because of where I'm from. I don't like begging. So you must know that today you are a king. You are a queen. King does not beg. Access is what you need. It might come thereafter, but for you to take it at first, a big permit, Nigeria now is a big permit. And it's not only in Nigeria, it's all over the world. This thing is all over the world. So I wish that, like I said, a word can change your life. A statement can change your life. You don't need plenty words. Just blueprint, secret. Once you tap into it, you, like myself, you will tell yourself that I can never be poor again. Even if all the demons in your father's family or whatever, they gather together, you know that they will always, whatever they do, will always pour you into greatness. It can never hold you back. Thank you very much.